Dad used to say that childhood was like being drunk. Everyone remembers what you did, except you.
Bravo!
Hi, my name is Sarah. I play Grace in the upcoming feature film Memoir of a Snail. I want to say it's a sweet film, but it's also a dark film. It's about a character called Grace, Puddle, although I like to call her Grace Pudel because she's a little bit French. It's about her journey through life and her empowerment and her realising who she is. It's not your traditional stop motion. It's not for kids necessarily. I think grief and humour in Memoir of a Snail are very intricately linked. I think it's something that Adam Elliot, as a director and writer, is quite interested in.
The potatoes!
Potatoes?
There is often those moments in life, and therefore can we express this in claymation and animation, that in the deepest parts of grief there is life still ticking on and turning on, and what are the humorous parts of that? Comedy doesn't stop just because you're crying. It can happen at the same time sometimes.
Fly, Mildred, come on, fly! Bye, Mildred!
Grace has a twin brother called Gilbert, and it's something that's really central to the narrative of the film. It's something that Grace uses as a fire and as a light and as something that keeps her going even in her difficult and dark times. And that also helps the backbone, I suppose, of Grace's growth.
The nurse said we had 2 souls, but 1 heart. I liked that.
We see them in their first iterations on screen as in the womb still, and I think that sets it up to how special and intimate their relationship is.
Hey, moron!
There are parts of Grace that I definitely identify with, but I think I probably... I'd like to be Pinky.
People call me Pinky because of this. Lost it dancing in Barcelona.
She's that effervescent, vivacious, crazy old woman that everyone wants to be like. Who doesn't want to be tap dancing when they're in their 90s?
Life isn't about looking backwards, Gracie. It's about living forwards.
I've never worked on a stop motion film before. I was really excited to see how it all comes together. It's something that I've never seen other than the finished product. And I think the result of it really is you get this very magically detailed and specific film that has so much heart in it, that has a human element to it despite it being claymation.
They were my friends, so I made more of them.
Audiences will be quite surprised by the film, and pleasantly so. By the end of it, it's quite a heartwarming story, but there are so many twists and turns and unexpected downfalls in Grace's life that I think audiences will recognise something of their own struggles, perhaps, in their own journeys. That is reflected in a tiny little lady who looks a little bit like a snail. It's so exciting.